So what happens when you're a passenger in an accident? What if the driver was a friend, family member, or coworker? I don't want to sue my friend.
Okay, passengers, listen up. When you have been injured in an accident as a passenger in somebody else's vehicle, it gets a little bit complicated, right, Ash?
It does. And the reason is because you can pursue a lot of people for your injuries. You can pursue the other car if they were at fault. If your driver was also partially at fault, you can go after them. There's a lot of different areas of recovery when you're a passenger. But one thing to know is you still have rights, even though it's not your car and you weren't driving.
Now, because we hear this a lot from people, it was my best friend driving. And I value my relationship. I don't want to screw things up with my best friend, right? For example, if I was driving with you, I'll put it this way, and you got us into an accident, I know that probably wouldn't happen. But other way around, if I was driving, right, we work together, we're business partners. And what do you say to people about that particular scenario? Because I know we deal with it all the time.
Mm-hmm. If you're in your best friend's car, a significant other or something like that, and it is a delicate relationship, but you get hurt and they've caused your injuries because of their negligence or just irresponsibility, whatever it is, they're driving with insurance. And so that insurance is there to protect you. You're not suing your best friend. You're not dipping into your best friend's pocket. You're going after their insurance policy that every state requires you to have when you get on the road. And so I always say the critical thing, though, is not just going after the insurance company of your friend, but doing it delicately, right?
Yes. And I actually think we're very good at this because we've had quite a bit of experience working with people and making sure that we get them the recovery that they deserve. And at the same time, not running roughshod over the friendship, over the relationship. And I would say one thing, I don't know if you would agree, but I think a lot of the times it's the insurance company that does more damage in that circumstance, and they pit the two sides against each other. And one thing we're very good at is working collaboratively with that person. Like if you know the driver, and chances are if you're a passenger in a vehicle, you know the driver, because how else would you find yourself in that car? Unless it's an Uber, right? It's somebody you know. And it's an awkward deal, right? Because you've been now hurt as in their car. But your recovery rights are important too. And so what we do is we work with the other side. We'll tell them, look, your friend got hurt and is injured. We need to make this right. And let's work together with you and with your insurance company to make that person whole.
Not only is the relationship with the driver a difficult and delicate balance, but one other thing that we're really pride ourselves in is looking at every avenue of recovery. Not only are we looking at whether the driver of your car shared responsibility, but everything outside of that vehicle, whether it's another car, whether it was a construction company or something like that. And so it takes a creative law firm to look for these sources of recovery. And that's one of the things that I think you and we love doing and why we love doing what we do.
Absolutely. So if you've been in an accident as a passenger in a vehicle, let us handle it. We will take care of you. We will handle the human side of the relationship that exists as delicately as possible. And at the same time, recover from any and all parties to ensure that you get the most amount of money.
And remember, you don't pay any portion of our fee. That's what the insurance company is there for. They'll pay our fee. You will never pay our firm a cent.
Call Sam and Ash, because you deserve what's right.